Hey, Casas Adobes, Pastor John here, and I am here to tell you what we're going to be doing this Sunday in Fun Day School. It's a good lesson. Have you ever felt tired? Have you ever felt worn out, exhausted, like you can't go on or like you've had enough? Well, a lot of us feel that way. And actually, we are going to be hearing some stories about what to do. Where do you get your strength back? How do you get your strength back? And so this is what our lesson is going to be about. In the gospel, there's a story about Peter's mother-in-law, that's his wife's mom, and she's not feeling well. And so Peter brings Jesus and his friends over, and she's worn out. She's just worn out. And so what happens is Jesus said, you know what? Go in and get her, and I will revive her. And she gets revived. She gets her strength back, and she is able to serve. And so this is a wonderful thing, is that sometimes when we feel worn out, we just can't serve each other. And we don't do ourselves any good, and we don't do others any good if we just wear ourselves out. So this is a really important lesson because, one, we need to know where our strength comes from. Where do we get our strength back? Do we drink an energy drink? Do we have a special smoothie or granola or something like that that helps us get our strength back? Do we have family and friends that we are able to turn to and have them help us? Do we rest? We take a nap? What do we do? How do you get your strength back? And I actually learned this lesson the hard way because I don't know if you remember, but um, I had a stroke, and one of the reasons I had a stroke is because I wasn't taking care of myself. And I was going and going and going and going, and I forgot to take time for me. So now I take time for me. I pray, I rest, I try and eat okay, better than I used to eat. But these are some things that we can do. So for Sunday, for Fun Day School, what makes you strong and how do you get strong? Because actually in the Bible, it says when you are feeling faint, which means when you're feeling weak, God gives you power. And when you're feeling powerless, God gives you strength. And it makes you feel so good, it almost feels like you're going up on eagle's wings, or you have the strength to run that extra mile. I don't know if you've ever run a race or if you've been around a field, if they still make you run laps and you just feel like you can't make it. And what's that last little thing that helps you get to the end? Um, I would always think, oh my gosh, I could roll on the ground when I get to the end. So, and that's what would carry me through. And also I'd have some friends who were like, come on, Pastor John, you could do it. Although I wasn't Pastor John back then. I was just John. So think about things that make you strong. And I will see you at Fun Day School. As always, be well, be safe, and of course, be a blessing. See you Sunday. Peace.